Could you hear me?
Yes. Good evening.
Okay, just a second. So is everything is okay? Could you hear me? Could you see my picture?
Am I visible?
Yeah, you are visible.
Okay. So should we start the conversation?
Yeah, sure. This should start our conversation.
Good evening. So
Yeah,
we are
good
meeting
evening.
first time. So can you give me your introduction?
Okay, so first of all, good evening, and it's nice to having you in your our podcast. And yeah, if you want to know about my introduction, so my name is Sandeep. I help from Jharkhand. Currently, I'm working as a teacher at private school. In my free time, I enjoy reading books, learning languages, starting conversation with strangers, and traveling. So it's my short intro. Could you introduce? Because I wanted to know about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Atisha Srivastava. I study in class 4B. I study in class 4B. My school name is Jeevan Mark Super Secondary School. I live in UP. My hobby is to and draw and make paints and do crafts. I have three siblings and I'm 9 years old, and this is all about me.
That's so wonderful. You are really a small kid and learning English. That's really awesome. Most of us, kids, they don't focus on learning anything. Just they busy or you playing games and studying. But you are doing something better. Really, I appreciate you because I'm a teacher. Most of the time, I also try to teach to students to learn English. Even in my class, I try to teach students in a fun way that a student will get the good idea that how to speak. I try to teach in a fun way. So really you are kind of person, kind of a student kids that inspired a lot of students. They will get some idea that how to speak in a little or small age. So just I have some question I want to ask you. How long you have been learning? You are right now you are at a 4 standard.
When I was 3 years old.
When you was 3 year old, okay. I know that most of the students there is a according to CBSE curriculums, a student can join a school when they reach at the 3 years. I think whenever you join the school, since when you join the school, you start to speaking English, right?
No,
Learning English.
when I was 3 years old, um, when I went for admissions in a school, they said after when she will get 4 years, then we can do the admission. And when I was 3 years old, I was at my home only. I was not going to school, and from my home, I was learning English, studying ABCD and many things. And now I'm improving myself to speak English, and now I'm doing these conversations. Like any
That's
children can
wonderful.
like any children can start their journey, because it is not important like when you are grown up then you have to understand. I was starting it when I was from 3 years old. I was too much like I wanted to speak in English, and I started doing that. I started practicing, because we should never judge anyone. If there is small, if she is small only or he is small, we can start learning. We should never think the past. Sorry, we should never think the
Okay.
future. What will happen?
Definitely. Actually, you know very well, we don't need to worry about the past and don't need to, think more about the future.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see. You have Projon. Yeah, I can see your video. What's happened?
I'm just wait, please minute. Wait for a minute, please.
Okay, I can see your videos. I can hear
Can you
your
see?
voice, but I can see your
Can you see?
videos.
Can you see me now?
Uh, just a second. Now I can see. I can hear you, but I can't see.
Okay, wait.
Just on off your camera, or maybe
Can you see me now?
turn it again.
Can you see
Yeah,
me now?
just a second. Yeah, I can see you.
Okay. So
Yeah, so your journey was really awesome, or really awesome journey, inspiring journey. A lot of students, mostly the kids, if they wanna speak English, they wanna learn English, they really get
it
some
is not.
motivation
It
or
is
some
not
good
only
idea.
It is not too much necessary to start learning English at the age of when we are like 13, 14. Uh, at the past it was there, but now we can start English at any time. If we are 3 years old, we can start. I started learning English from my 3 years old, and now I'm improving my English to speak with my parents and family members.
Definitely. One thing I wanna tell you, the first teacher is your parents. Parents means your mother, especially your mother. For example, if your mother is very, like a determines that they she wants to teach you English at the beginning stage. She knows the importance of English because nowadays, in everywhere English is important because it's very common language, general language. So if your parents is really curious and they are very determined that I wanted to teach my kids at the initial age, so definitely you could speak. And nowadays in CBSE school, private school, there is some teachers, a school they wants to provide some good environment where you could speak English, where you could get some good environment, English environment. Are you there? Yeah, you are there. Okay.
I was
So
just
just
setting
I
the
wanna, okay, yeah, it's perfect. I can see you. So just I wanna ask you some more questions. How do you practice? Means how you are learning? What is the strategy you wanna to share? Because a lot of kids are there. They wanna to learn English. They need some idea.
like some children are not interested in English, so it is just an idea. You have to just give them tell them to see cartoons, but the cartoons may be in English, because when they're seeing the cartoons and from the English they're just hearing it, and it is giving words to them, so they can use those words and speak with their family members or parents. And if any if he is interested in reading books, so maybe he should read English books and underline on those words which are important for his new words, and speak it with family members and parents. So it is very much important to learn English, and because it is because if anyone like anyone if you're going somewhere, so if anyone asks you anything in English or any question in English, so you maybe get embarrassed or ashamed if you did not tell the answer. So English is an important, so you have to just do like that, read books and line on those words and speak with the family members. The most important part is to speak. If any uh, if your family members are not available for that, you should just learn English and go to your mirror and speak it. It is very good.
Yeah, definitely it's a good, great or effective strategy. For example, you are really curious to learn anything, even you will enjoy English subject. Whenever you read books, not in English subject, because in your school all books written in English language, except one that is your native language, maybe Hindi language paper. Apart from this, all books written in English. So if you are very curious to learn English, to speak English, you will focus on each and every subject. You will try to enhance your vocabulary. Doesn't matter which lesson you are learning, you will focus on each and every individual words to enhance your vocabulary and everything. So you will get a great idea because you have a mission, goals that you wanted to be better, you wanted to speak a little bit better, you wanted to be speak full confidently. So it's a great idea. You will be very like a curious person. Curious, you have to be. Whatever you study, you will focus a lot, each and every words is. So it is a great idea,
Yes.
effective idea. Because when active learner, for example, you can find a lot of person, they are active and passive learner. So active learner, the person who is very active in every sentence, whatever they study, whatever they read, anywhere they focus. If they don't know the meaning, so always focus to get the meanings and idea, what is the usage and the meanings. Are you there? Just
Yes.
a second.
Can
Yeah,
you
you
see
are there.
me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Oh my goodness, what has happened? Can you see me now?
Just a second. mm, Now I can see.
Now can you see?
Yeah, just a second.
What is
Uh,
happening?
I can't see. I see the darker screen. Just turn off your camera and turn it again. On it again.
I'm doing that only. It's not working.
Okay. Just a second. Yeah, I think no.
Can you
Just keep
please
it.
wait for a
It it takes time. You should just turn on the camera and just wait for a second.
Okay, you just wait for a second. I'm coming right now.
Okay. Yeah, you're audible. Just unmute yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry for taking too much time.
Okay. So you wanna go for a study?
So I just wanna ask anything to you. Can I ask?
Yeah, definitely. You could ask anything.
Like you are a teacher, so which subject? So which subject you teach?
I teach IT and also I help a student to speak English.
Like one day also I talk with you.
Yeah, you have talked through audio call. I remember. I think a few months ago we have talked.
Yes. So you were that time you were saying that you were a computer teacher.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. So like are your students interested when you teach English?
Yeah, you can find most of the students, they are getting interested. And but one thing I notice, if you teach to kids, kids means they are really a small kids up to fifth standard, sixth standard, seventh standard, they enjoy. After more than if they are higher level, they don't focus on speaking. Most of the time they focus on just complete the syllabus, getting the good marks. So yeah, when I teach at the at below level, they really get interested, but not all students. Maybe the only 50 students, 50% students, they enjoy learning.
So like so when anyone is not learning, what do you do? If anyone is
Yeah,
not
I
learning, what do you do?
Yeah, I actually, I try to teach in a fun way, in different way. They enjoy really. Actually, most of the time I try to teach in a different way, in a practical way. For example, for example, if I'm gonna teach you a simple sentence, one sentence I'm gonna to tell about the articles, A and N, the usage of A and N. So I try to teach in a very fun way. For example, I wanna purchase a phone. I wanna purchase a phone,
Phone.
and the second sentence is I want to purchase the iPhone. So the different. For example, when we talk about the common general, we don't have any idea. I need a phone. Doesn't matter, just I need a phone. Doesn't matter this phone is belong from any brand. So when we say the general, we use a, but when we say the specific, we say the I need the iPhone, I need the Samsung, I need the Nokia, I need the Redmi, whatever. So I try to teach in a practical way, and my students really enjoy, because most of the time they don't get interested in a learning grammar, because grammar is really boring. Even when I was a kid, I didn't learn grammar at a school. It's really boring for me. So I try to teach what in a fun way, and yeah, a lot of students, they try to learn and they really enjoy the class.
So should we end the conversation?
Sure, you shouldn't. Okay, bye. Thanks for having me in the conversation.
Thank you for giving this opportunity to talk with you.
Okay, bye. Take care.
Bye.